Have you ever been denied a loan or apartment because of bad credit? Let's face it, building good credit can feel impossible. You might be thinking, I barely have enough for rent, how am I supposed to save up for a down payment on a house? Well, what if I told you there was a way to build credit without even having access to a ton of cash up front? That's where Borrowell's Credit Builder comes in. But before we dive into how it works, let's take a step back and understand why having a good credit score is so important. Why you should care about your credit score. Imagine your credit score as a report card for your financial responsibility. It tells lenders, landlords, and even insurance companies how likely you are to repay borrowed money. The higher your score, the more trustworthy you appear. This translates into better interest rates on loans, easier access to credit cards, and even lower insurance premiums. On the other hand, a bad credit score can hold you back financially. You might face higher interest rates, get denied for loans and credit cards, or even struggle to rent an apartment. It's a vicious cycle that can be tough to break out of. Enter Borrowell Credit Builder, building credit on autopilot. So, how does Borrowell's Credit Builder help you build credit? It's essentially a secured installment loan, but with a twist. Unlike a traditional loan where you get a lump sum of cash up front, Borrowell doesn't give you the money right away. Instead, you make fixed monthly payments over a set period, typically 36 months. Here's the cool part, those payments go towards building your savings instead of being handed to you. Borrowell then holds onto those funds until the program ends. This might sound strange at first, but it serves two important purposes. First, it removes the temptation to spend the money you're saving. Let's be honest, sometimes that new gadget or fancy dinner can be more tempting than building a better future. By putting the money away automatically, you're setting yourself up for success. Second, it simulates responsible credit card use. You're essentially building a history of on-time payments, which is a key factor in determining your credit score. Borrowell faithfully reports your payment activity to Equifax Canada, one of the major credit bureaus in the country. So, as long as you make your payments on time, you're actively improving your credit score. Is Borrowell Credit Builder right for you? Now, Borrowell's Credit Builder isn't a magic bullet. There are some important things to consider before signing up. Here's a quick breakdown. Fees. There are program fees associated with Credit Builder. These fees vary depending on the amount you choose to save each month. Locked-in period. Be aware that there's an initial 24-month commitment. If you cancel before then, you might forfeit some of the fees you've paid. Limited credit reporting. Currently, Borrowell only reports to Equifax Canada. While this is a major credit bureau, it doesn't cover everything. The bottom line. Borrowell's Credit Builder can be a valuable tool for those with no credit history